Brittney, 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 Brittney. All right. So we are back for another reaction, and we are continuing the Eminence in Shadow. Brittney Karbowski, Sherry, the best character in the show so far. I'm so sad because one of the things that we theorized last time we saw it, because we paid a little bit closer attention to the opening, is it kind of seems like this is going to be one of those shows where like one girl gets a dedicated like 3 or 4 episodes and then it just moves on to the next girl and the next girl. So that's what happened with Alexa, and now we're moving on to Sherry. And sadly, probably this might be the last time we see Sherry, just because her story arc might conclude here, and then they move on to the next girl and so on. I hope that's not the case, because I love Sherry. I love Brittany Carb. It's not even just because Brittany is voicing her. For those who didn't check out the previous ones, huge fan of Brittany Karbowski. Huge dude. She has such a cool voice, and like a cool like her inflections, her style is just it's always been fun. Um, but yeah, I mean honestly, because everyone's just like way too tropey, way too kind of like bland, and so really Sherry's the only one that we've gotten like genuine backstory on, so she's gonna be my favorite. Of course, you guys know I'm a sucker for like, the slow burn, the organic growth, like all that kind of stuff, which is why we're still watching ReZero despite what everyone tells me about my opinions on ReZero. um but yeah, last episode, the Dark Knight school got attacked. I think they have like some kind of like magical sniper where like if this guy looks at you or this girl looks at you, he can or she can suppress your magical abilities, which is why like Sid had his magical abilities suppressed for a little bit. No one else had. And then, when the I don't know if she's like the school president or something like that, when she tried to defend everyone against the terrorists, um, her powers got suppressed, and Sid dolphin dived in the way, got caught up. We Does anyone actually think he's gonna die at all? No. But I'm interested to see what Sherry's gonna do, because she's also part of the Dark Knight Academy. We have not seen her use any kind of magical ability like offensive or defensive or anything like that. So I'm wondering if she's gonna be one of those girls, because Brittany Karbowski has a tendency of playing these people that have like dormant abilities. Um where they're all like friendly and bubbly on the outside because they're like hiding a darkness inside of them. So maybe she has like a super OP magical ability, and she's just kind of like trying to be like a normal person on the outside. Um, but yeah, not much else I can say from that. There was like a weird duel where Sid kind of just like, I mean, he kind of jerked off in front of everybody. He was just trying to do his like usual trope thing. Um, so I don't know if that really amounts to anything. But oh, so one of the things I was wondering is if Sid developed romantic feelings towards Sherry, or if Sherry did towards him. And I was kind of like 70% sure Sid developed feelings towards Sherry, because like Sherry didn't really know what romantic feelings were. We saw that when she was speaking to her dad about the chocolates. So I was like, oh, so then like the sparkly pink stuff was from Sid. But especially because Sid, like, gave her the chocolate, right? But no, Sid actually did not remember who she was when, she came up to him about the chocolate, so I guess Sherry, but at the same time, Sherry just keeps saying friends, and I don't know. I don't know. Curious to see more of her. Hopefully, this is not the last we see of her, but who knows? So without further ado, let's continue The Eminence in Shadow.
Shadow Garden, and we are taking over this academy. They went there. They seriously went
Oh,
there?
no.
This is what every young boy in the world dreams of.
Bro,
The
they
glories of being the
disrespected
greatest
his
at the first
cult.
stage of our adolescent fantasies. The dream of having your school
He ain't gonna take
attacked
that
by
lying down.
terrorists.
They made it
They
personal.
really, truly went there. Infinite possibilities now lie
Oh!
before me.
Wait, is he kind of
I do.
damn? I was so sure that's what he was referencing when he was saying this is every guy's dream. um, let's all pretend I didn't just expose all of our deepest fantasies. He's like, God, I'm so goated. By the way, I'm trying out a new camera. It's still like a shitty, cheap camera, but I can't afford that little Sony thing that everyone's saying is like the best for streaming and stuff.
You cared for me. You loved me so much you were willing to give your life.
Wow, that's
We're going to the auditorium.
it's quite a leap.
If you don't want to end up like him, you'll come along without a fight.
Hey, it's Brittney, bitch. Hell yeah.
Yes,
Let's
of
go,
course.
Sherry.
Played out in this sequence, so
Okay, so she's a studious type. I didn't really get that. Like, I knew she was, I knew her father was sick and that she was probably looking for some kind of cure, but... Okay, let's see what happens here, dude. You also got Braun with that brain?
Garden, little one. Wait, maybe we're called
Show them,
the
Brittney.
Shadow Garden.
Show them, Brittney!
Well, whatever.
Do it!
My name is Rex. I am the great game of betrayal, Rex. And my job is to
God,
retrieve the
these-
pendant artifact. But
These
when I'm
nicknames
done,
that they give
my
each other
boss
are
says I can read as much havoc as I
horrendous.
want. I can read you like a book. That really helps. Thanks a bunch, little lady.
Get him, Brittney! Damn it, Brittney. Damn. I was really hoping she'd have some kind of like secret ability. But hey, you know, it is what it is. I still like her character.
They've rounded up all the hostages in the auditorium. Good. The standard formula.
Mhm.
Security is totally wiped out. And the Night Order
Ah,
is
it's
running
the
provide
Attack on
support.
Titan group.
And with the magic being blocked,
The
they
Survey
hesitate to
Corps.
charge inside. That's pretty
Or the
cliche,
Recon
too.
Corps. I don't know.
We also
It's
have
been a
some
while.
terrorists running around the school to make sure there aren't any more hidden students. Such a beautiful sight to behold. Then there's me.
Roasting anybody for wearing all black. That's kind of his thing, is the all black. Oh, fuck.
I'll buy myself some time by playing a little game.
Okay, so then, yeah, when he was saying that the magic suppression is like limited to threadlings, I was kind of under the assumption it's kind of like RAM, where they can use a lot of little spells, but they can't use like huge spells. So yeah, I mean, he can still like snipe them with those little things. Yeah.
Cute, Sherry. I know you think you're being sneaky, but everyone can see.
Hell yeah, Sherry.
Mission complete. My background character Since is telling me that the main story is progressing.
Like her history, anything like that.
using that artifact.
Like I'm just kind of
Why they want to get this one?
yeah, I'm just kind of operating under the assumption that she's trying to find some kind of cure for her father's illness,
Oh, good.
but it might not even be that.
Imagination.
Oh shit. It would have been cool if she was using her little ahigo or ahoge as like a sonar thing. Yeah, I mean, I kind of gave up on the whole there's someone that is looking at them and suppressing the magic. But yeah, now it's totally off the table. Some kind of ancient artifact.
It would swallow up the magic of anyone who was trying to use it.
Yes, I see. That's very
And again, like I do like that she's not like being a typical like anime female romantic interest where she's like blushing like crazy and being all like weird, you know.
Capacity would be too much for it.
She's behaving normally.
Human alive who can use that kind of magic.
Oh, yes, of course.
So-
Yes, exactly. Isn't it incredible? It can effortltly store and operate magical energy. This
Man, there's such good
technology
vibes,
could
bro.
possibly be a huge
Like I know
breakthrough.
we're just getting like a huge, humongous info dump.
When I finish decoding this
Like this
artifact,
is
then I will
nothing but
head down to the
exposition here.
auditorium for the
But
basement.
again, I do like that she's not like blushing, that she's just like being herself. Even though like in her brain, like
Hidden tunnels.
Sid made some kind of romantic advance towards her.
Artifact and get it close to the Eye of Avarice. That should stop it from functioning.
That's a much more decent plan than I expected. The last part's a little weak, but it should give me a chance to wreak some havoc as Shadow. So, whatever.
But
thirds and seconds are, but that kind of seems like very important information to keep to yourself till the very
suggest you watch your
end.
step from now on.
Isn't that something you would report right away, or that other people would report?
You would tell me to watch my step? Finally, all my ambitions will be realized. I will be reinstated.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Can he even look at his next step with like that humongous mask and armor? Like his peripheral vision must be fucked. So yeah, watch your next step, man. You might trip.
Cast a net. I don't care how fast you think you are. The second you get caught in my nets, it will let me know.
Oh my god, that was so.
Can you use that artifact before it wears you out?
Like cast a net.
Maybe even
I
3
just
times.
cast a
Your
net,
uniform is drenched in blood. You're really
brother. That was so fucking. See, this is the kind of humor that was from like episode 1 and 2. Oh, but how was that possible?
No way. You hit me from inside my net? But that's impossible. You couldn't. You little
Yes.
punk. What the hell kind of artifact are you using?
This man was my betrothed.
Oh shit.
What are you gonna do to him?
I personally have no reason to do anything to him.
Her fiance, eh?
It's okay to do nothing.
She seems
Sorry for the
very
delay, but I
indifferent
have a
to
report.
his
Shadow
death.
Garden has infiltrated the school, and we are now awaiting your orders, Lord Shadow. They're ready to act as soon as you give
By the
the
way,
word.
sorry if I'm sweating.
Okay.
It is
But
hot
launching an
as
attack with
balls
magic
here
has restricted
today,
them from
man.
serious risks.
But I
Only
haven't
the
had time to
7
record
shadows can
like
fight
these
at
past couple
standard
days, so I'm trying to
levels,
do like a
but the
bunch
only
today.
one of them currently in the capital is Gamma. And well, this sort of mission
I guess like scientifically or magic science in the kingdom. Like yeah, she's kind of ditzy, but I mean, you could be ditzy and still be like
you've been spared
good at
another day.
science. So she must be pretty brilliant to be looking through that stethoscope. I mean, microscope stethoscope. All right, and that was the Eminence and Shadow episode 8, and we got a pretty good amount of Brittany bitch, Sherry, but I could have used more. I could always use more Brittany. Man, I gotta like look up what she's been up to because I honestly thought she retired because I haven't. Well, granted, I again have been out of the anime scene for a bit. But yeah, I'm really curious to see what roles she's been taking up lately. Sherry, very ditzy. Um, Still seems like a very noble, virtuous person. Apparently, she's one of the smartest people in the kingdom. Maybe. As far as like magical knowledge goes, according to one of the girls that Sid owns. Um, but yeah, unfortunately, she did not have some secret hidden ability. Oh well, but she's still cool. Still enjoy seeing her. Curious to see what happens next. Um, Aside from that, we didn't really get too much. Like Sid came back, Sid killed some people. We got a lot of exposition on these artifacts. Apparently there's a couple of like super powerful artifacts in this world. Sid kind of didn't really seem to care. So I don't know if we should care. I know to Sherry, they seemed like hella important to the point where she, had been studying one, she kept one safe, she was about to die for protecting one of them. Um but Sid's kind of just like, oh, hmm, okay. So I don't know. That's the thing about it. Like, I know a lot of people love the fact that Sid is so OP, but when he's OP and he doesn't care, and no one cares, and there's no characters around because they're all just like tropes, it's a little hard to get invested. Um, like the reason I'm continuing now, I'm continuing it now is because Brittany's here, Sherry. And I'm really enjoying her character. I'm like, dude, I loved that scene where like, yes, it was a huge info dump. It was huge exposition, no doubt. It was honestly horrendous exposition, if I'm being totally honest. Like, it was just like it's the number one thing to avoid if you're writing anything is that info dump. But it was cool to see like her just like behaving normally, like her being herself. Like she is under the assumption that Sid made a romantic gesture towards her, and she's still like not blushing. She's not getting nervous. She's not doing anything. She's doing what she knows that she has to do in the best way that she can do it and all that kind of stuff. And she kind of just sees him as a friend. I'm hoping, I'm seeing. But we'll see next episode. Um, Thankfully, because I I was like worried that this would be the conclusion to Sherry's arc. Sid literally told us like, "Oh, this is the main character of this arc," and then so yeah, she's probably gonna disappear after the conclusion of her arc. But we'll see. Maybe we'll like the other character as well. I don't know. But for now, that'll do it for The Eminence in Shadow. That was episode 8. Please like and subscribe for more reactions. I also react to other anime series, movies, shows that I'm watching. If that's not your thing, I stream regularly on Twitch at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you need some background noise while do chores, homework, all that kind of stuff, I'm very good at talking to myself. But this is all you see me. My name's Adam. Thanks for sitting at a Jupiter machine. And as always, steal credit cards, hurt your loved ones, plant some flowers. Until next time, everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.